It's a great feeling when you're playing a game that you finally managed to get all of the trophies in and you're just waiting for the platinum trophy to unlock. And I had that feeling recently when I got the all trophies obtained platinum in UnMetal on PS4, which is a Metal Gear Solid parody type game that is absolutely awesome and funny.
Who's there? Damn cat. Who's there?
Another cat!
Oh, another cat. Base, escaping prisoner. Send backup.
I had an absolute blast playing this game and I really wanted to cover it in a TOBPT episode, so after looking back at all of the trophies I obtained in my quest for the platinum, I was trying to think of which ones annoyed me the most, and in my opinion there were two. The splash damage trophy, which was tied to a boss fight where you had to let a tank destroy all the crates in the environment, was one, but the other one that I thought was bullshit was the there in 60 seconds trophy for reaching the ground floor in less than a minute when you have to save the doctor. So this occurs in, I think it's chapter 3, as you sneak your way into this compound Metal Gear Solid style. You'll eventually find a medic bay where you meet the doctor, who has been healing all of the enemies you've been attacking throughout the game.
It turned out that all the guards I knocked out were brought to the sick bay, and some were still there.
Freeze! Don't move or I'll shoot!
Okay, I surrender. She, of course, was very pissed off because of the copious amount of work I caused.
So after a brief misunderstanding, the Doctor eventually realises that you're one of the good guys, and she helps you out in your quest, giving you a level 3 keycard to advance further throughout the compound. And as you go through, you eventually find a lift that takes you up to several floors higher, and as you progress through there, you walk along walkways, taking out drones. There's even a little boss fight that you have to do throughout this level, so there's quite a lot of gameplay that you're doing at this point as you progress through the area to get to the top of the building. So eventually you'll end up in this little room where you'll end up finding a thermal suit.
Why did you keep punching those crates? What did you expect to happen?
Nothing in particular.
Then why this gratuitous violence?
I don't know. I suppose I got lost in the moment. You know, for being imprisoned for a crime I didn't commit.
This, along with the chloroform-stained handkerchief, comes in really handy throughout this level, as you need the thermal suit in order to get through the 3rd floor of the building. As you're going around here, you'll find some thermal sensors which will detect you, so you need to switch to the suit so they don't pick up your body heat, allowing you to get past them undetected. Eventually you come to this room where you have to make a choice.
I ran into...
So you have to pick one of these 3 options, and which one you pick greatly determines how bullshit this trophy will be. And on my first playthrough, I picked the SHP option, which gave me 250 sheep in the room.
Is that a joke?
No.
I'm not joking. 250 sheep then automatically just spawned in the room, and trying to get through them all was a pain in the ass because the character just couldn't quite run through them fast enough as you're just trying to fight your way through all of these sheep that are just really confused at this point that they just appeared in this random room. So after getting past them, I didn't really think much of it. I just thought it was a bit of a joke thing in the game that's kind of filled with these sort of in-jokes and weird moments. And after getting into this office room, I ended up triggering a cutscene, and after a quick chat over the codec, I received a new mission objective where I had to reach the sick bay in less than 2 minutes, as these guards were about to go and attack the medic that we had met earlier.
What a body. What a beauty. This girl was smoking hot.
And well, seeing as Jesse Fox has a thing for the medic, we kind of have to get there as quick as possible, and this is where the problem lies with this trophy, because now I was completely fucked, because this room really, and I mean really, slowed me down, because trying to get through all these sheep when you're on a time limit is an absolute ball ache, because no matter what you do, he just won't go fast enough, so you're just slowly trying to wade through a sea of fucking sheep, and it's an absolute nightmare. And it was here where I just realised that I had fucked up with my selection of this room. I should have picked one of the other options, because trying to get through the sheep just wastes so so much time. I mean, here you can see I'm already at around 1 minute 30, so I've only got 30 seconds left to get all the way back down to the medic in order to get this trophy. So once you get past that, you can quickly run through the other areas with your thermal suit equipped so you don't trigger the alarms. But then when you get to this corridor, the game throws in a bit of a curveball as it spawned loads of guards here that you have to now kill. And at this point, it just caught me off guard, and I was fumbling around trying to get my weapon out, and well, they just took me out and I died. Fuck. So I restarted, eventually got back to this section with the guards, and once again I kind of fucked it up because as I shot the last guard to take him out, it was kind of a double KO and we both killed each other, which meant that I had to then restart again, getting all the way back to here, and yes, that means going through the room with the sheep yet again. And this time I took them both out, but because the main character as part of the story doesn't want to kill any guards, you actually have to heal any guards you shoot, otherwise you'll fail. The next room contains the lift, but also 2 more guards that we have to take out with a pistol, and after shooting them and then trying to heal them, I realised that I had now ran out of health packs. Okay, I thought, well, it says I can go to the medibay to get more, and I've got to go there anyway, so let's go down. What? You're kidding me. The game literally just told me to go and get some from the cabinet in the sick bay. So then when I go down there, I end up getting a game over. Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. So I had to restart yet again, going past that fucking room with 250 fucking sheep to get all the way back to this corridor, and it was here where I decided to take out those 2 guards as quick as possible, but then smash all of the crates, because I noticed the first time a health pack popped out, and luckily there's 2 health packs you can pick up there, and as I already had 2, it meant that I had enough to heal all 4 of these guards after shooting them with the pistol. So I went into the next room, quickly took out the 2 guards, and then quickly tried to heal them as fast as possible before jumping in the lift and going down a floor. But here you can still see the timer is going when you're stuck in the lift and it's moving down, and when you have to go down 2 floors. But at this point I was already out of time because I was nowhere near having a minute to spare, because I just wasted so much time with that sheep room and then the guards and having to heal them all that it just slowed me right down. So by the time I got to the medic, they had basically gone in there and just took her out. So just how the fuck are you supposed to get down there? Because I was nowhere near doing this within a minute. It just seems like it's absolute bullshit, and it's all tied to what option you pick in that room to begin with. And because I picked the sheep, I just kind of fucked myself over. If you pick DTC, it puts in 2 thermal sensors in the room, which doesn't sound too bad as you can quickly move around the room. The only problem is, when you're first here, you have to smash those crates in order to get past, which means you have to take off the thermal suit, which then means guards will come in and they'll probably kill you and you'll get a game over. And it's here where you can notice the bullshit, because it spawns you back when you've made that choice. You see, as soon as you pick an option, the game immediately saves the game, so it just fucks you over. So when I first did it with the sheep, picking that option, it completely saved over my file and fucked me. And because there's no save files that you can select, it's just a single one, you're immediately locking yourself out of the trophy here if you pick that option. And to me, that is just absolute bullshit, because yeah, they are kind of abbreviated words here, but you don't really know which is the one you should pick, and that happens a lot in this game. The multiple choices can often fuck you over. So the best one to pick is the GRD option, which spawns in 3 guards into the room that you can easily take out, and they will also give you experience, so it's definitely worth doing those and not the other 2 choices. So after taking the guards out, going back up, you can quickly get through that room when you need to. Look here, 1 minute 45 as opposed to the 1 minute 30 with the sheep. So then I got back to the bit with the guards near the end of the corridor. I took them out and healed them as fast as possible, and then took out the final 2 by the lift and healed those 2 as fast as possible to avoid getting a game over. And I then punched the shit out of that lift button and took it down to the 2nd floor, and then immediately hit it again to go down to the 1st floor. And here, to my surprise, the there in 60 seconds trophy unlocked. As the description states, you only need to get to the 1st floor and not into the med bay. And for me, having a trophy where it can fuck you out of getting it by a simple choice just feels bullshit, which is why it gets a bullshit rating of
Alright, here we go. Let's go! Shit!
Shit.
Shit! Oh,